Hi all, today we are going to see what is meant by Tailwind CSS, and by using this Tailwind CSS we are going to create a React app. So for that we are going to see what is meant by Tailwind CSS. So the Tailwind CSS is actually a utility based framework. Like utility based framework means each and every classes of a component which we are going to define. For example, you can see here flex, padding 4, and then text center, rotate 90. All the classes or we are going to define it. I'll show you with an example. By using this Tailwind CSS, here we are going to create a React app. So for that we will see how we are going to install it. So first you can click this get started button, and we can, in this installation, you can click the framework guides. So by using this Tailwind CSS, we can create next, view, Angular, anything can be created. Here we are going to create a React app. So I am clicking the React app. So for that, here are the set of commands which we need to execute in our command prompt. First, you need to create a React app. We know that command npx create React app and our app name, and then we are going to execute it, remaining commands. So here I have already created a React app. So in this React app, I'm going to execute the commands. First, I will install this Tailwind CSS. And followed by when I'm executing this command, we will get the package.json file, uh, tailwind.config file. Here you can see after executing that command, we got tailwind.config.js. So now we are going to make changes in this config file. So in the content section, I'm going to copy paste it. Initially it is empty. So now I'm going to paste here, like JS file or JSX test, TypeScript file, anything should be executed. And then in our CSS file, we need to include this. So in our index.css, I've included it. And now we will execute it. We can copy this code, like to check the Tailwind is working or not. So in our app.js file, I'm just pasting that code snippet. Now you can see So we have given the text as hello world, and then the text should be of 3XL and the font should be bold and underline. Now if I am removing this underline, so the underline has gone. So in this way the installation process is completed, like how to install the Tailwind CSS in a React app. So now I will show a simple project. So here I have created a sample app. So you can see it got reflected, hello got reflected in a React app. So here I am going to create a simple card with a text and image. Like I'll show how to create using the Tailwind CSS. So first I'll include class name. So basically if we are learning the classes, then in Tailwind CSS, writing CSS is very easy. So initially I am setting the background as blue color. I am setting it to flexbox. Item should be center. I am setting padding as 5. So you can see. So inside this I am going to create another one div. For this background is going to be white. The card is, I am setting the background as white. The padding will be 4. So inside this box I'm going to include an image. I'll import an image here. So the image got reflected. Now we can write the classes for image. So I'm going to set the width as 8 pixel and the height is going to be 8 pixel and the object is so you can see first initially we have set the background as blue color, and then inside that we have set a div with the background of white color, and inside that div I have created an inserted an image and with a name. So for this card I'll give some description. So I'll give some div inside this. I'll actually keep this image and the text in a separate div. So inside this div should be a flex box and the item should be center. I'll tell the gap should be 2. So basically I am giving the div in one part and the description in a second div. So this description has the h1 tag and followed by paragraph. I've just copied some text from this Tailwind, so I'll just include here. So this is how it looks. Now we will include so I'm just giving the margin top as 2 and the text style I'm giving it as italic. You can see the changes in our screen. So when we check in our desktop, this is how it looks, but I want the name should be in a different. When I'm giving in a large screen, the image size should be big, so for that I'm giving here. So whenever the screen I'm extending, you can see the image size and then everything we can change. So for that I'm just including here for the small screen flex, and then the gap should be, I'm just giving it as 16, and for small screen I'm setting the padding as 0, and for the image I'm setting the width as 36, and then I don't want the image to be round, it should be full, so I'm giving yes sir. So we can check, so you can see here, so whenever so here some changes to be done. I'm just setting the gap as 26. Why I set the gap as 20, now we will check. So this is how, by using this Tailwind CSS, we can create apps. Basically, I have created a simple card. By using this, we can create more cards by replicating the code. So hope you all understand like how by using this, without using the CSS, separate CSS, like we can create a React app using this Tailwind CSS. Uh, See you in next video. Thank you.